Hi everyone, Laura Diehl here. I want to talk to you today about grief triggers. And there's one thing in particular that hit this family really hard yesterday. And that is we had a cat and she was 19 years old. That's a long, long time to have a pet. She pretty much grew up with the kids grew up with her, and our youngest son was actually only 2 years old when we got her, and he's now 21. And I know that as parents, we get aggravated when people compare our grief, and especially when you hear about people going to grief counseling for their pets and just all kinds of crazy things like that. And I am not about going to even slightly, it's not even close. Even though we had our cat for 19 years and she was a part of the family, she just got to the point where she was in a lot of pain and crying and couldn't eat and was barely drinking. And so um, we just wanted her to be able to go peacefully and not drag that out for all of us and her. And so yesterday morning, we did take her to the vet and have her put down. And I spent all morning crying. I held her when she went, and I cried, and I was actually really surprised at how much I cried when our cat Dundee was put down. And I realized that part of it is, yes, she was a huge part of our family for 19 years, and we all loved her. But it's also something that another piece of something that connected us with our child a lot of times when a pet dies. And so not only are we grieving the loss of that pet because it is a loss, but we are sometimes we don't realize, and maybe we do if it was that child's pet specifically, but it's a grief trigger because that's just another something that connected us to our child that's no longer here, and we are now disconnected. And of course, today and all day yesterday, there were reminders that she's not here. You know, when I come out of my bedroom in the morning, she's always right there and ready to cuddle, ready for her treat, and just all those places where you're used to seeing the pet, and they're just not there anymore. And so it is hard, and that's just one of those grief triggers. And something, there's a song that just came to my heart last night and this morning. And I guess I decided I wanted to sing it here in case there's someone that needs this message like I have needed it. I cast all my cares upon you. I lay all of my burdens down at your feet. And anytime I don't know what to do, I will cast all my cares upon you. I cast all my cares upon you. I lay all of my burdens down at your feet. And anytime I don't know what to do, I will cast all my cares upon you. And anytime I don't know what to do, I will cast all my cares. I will cast all my cares. Yes, I will cast all of my cares upon you. So when those hard times hit and those grief triggers happen, cast it on the Lord as much as possible. It doesn't always take away the ache and the pain, but you know He's there to help carry that pain and carry you through that moment of grief, that wave that hits us from time to time. And so, with that, I always end with a word of hope. And I almost lost my hope. um, so, anyway, you can find us at www.gpshope.org. That's our ministry, Grieving Parents Sharing Hope. So, go find us there. We also have a Facebook page. And with that, here is our word of hope today. Remember, we are here, and God is here to be a light of hope in your place of darkness.